How you guys doing today? Um, I figured why not I do my today's the day I'm doing my first fan commentary, and I figured I'd do this film. So, the movie I'm talking about is the Blair Witch Project, which I've not upgraded it to Blu-ray yet, but I plan on it. I mean, I'm fine with this. Actually, I really should because it's one of my favorites. Found footage. This is my favorite found footage movie of all time. One of my favorite horror films of all time. One of my top 40 favorite films of all time. I love this film to death. I really do. I am defending the movie. I don't get the hate for this movie. Yes, I know people were nauseated by this movie when they saw it in theaters, because you know how found footage movies are when they have the shaky cam, it can make people sick. And I'm not defending that. Well, that's okay. I don't really, I don't know, I don't know what to say about that, but I don't get the hate for this movie. People hate it because they don't show the fucking witch, Blair Witch. They don't show the monster in it. Well, in Jaws they don't show the monster until maybe like an hour in. I don't know. I don't remember, but anyway, so the movie's on. I do have odds in the beginning. This is a special video here. So this is my first fan commentary. Oh, this is my first commentary in general. So yeah, have a pause in the beginning. Okay, 3, 2, 1, pressing play. Artisan Entertainment, which they were a company that was bought out by Lionsgate. Action Films. Yeah, Artisan was a company that all you guys probably might know about, of course. You know, growing up back in the the 90s or early 2000s. I mean, they released some theatrical films. So, in October 1994, three students went negative school in the woods near Brooksville, Maryland, while shooting a documentary. Years later, their footage was found. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I need to get that out of the book. Okay, so the Donahue. Right, they're filming. It's our home. Anyways, so I might plan on doing another. I plan on doing another review for this movie. I probably might do a review in 2 parts of why I love this movie so much. I mean, it's just. Alright, so she has a book, like a notebook. So it's Heather and Josh, Joshua Leonard, and Michael Williams. Well, okay, I don't know what to say. I mean, so Heather, Mike, and Josh, of course, you know, they're the 3 main characters, of course. You know, they're the only people. Alright, so what are they doing? Alright, so alright, so they're driving down the road and they're alright, they're at the grocery store getting stuff. Marshmallows. Just gotta get those when it comes to camping. And I mean, here's the thing. All right, so they're going to some sort of restaurant or like a diner or something. She's hot. um, this is the thing I like. I like that. I mean, I don't know. It's just this is a perfect film. You don't need to show the monster. I then on the new Blair Witch movie, I had loathed that movie. I raged on it. I hated that movie to death. So mistake. So they're filming the documentary. They have like camera equipment. They have like it's like they're shooting a movie. Oh, so there's like the beginning of the documentary. She talks about basically like the origin of the Blair Witch, pretty much. Like about the graveyard that they're at. So, you know, hopefully, guys, I don't get copyrighted because you can hear the music outside because it's not the greatest area. I live here in Kentucky, so usually there's a lot of. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what part of Kentucky I live in. You guys probably already know, but all right. So they're interviewing some sort of old guy about. Says that's an old story, and now this movie freaked me out when I saw this on VHS. I had this on VHS. You guys you watched my old videos, like my early ones when I had a VHS collection. Soundtrack. I had CDs as well. I had like a lot of kids movies, and a few horror movies. I mean, some scary stuff, spooky stuff. Stuff that I loved watching on VHS. This is one of them. This movie freaked me out. The ending, I had a hard time, honestly, because the ending freaked me out so hard. I mean, this is one of the few movies that actually scared me to death. I mean, it really did. There's this mother. She's interviewing. She's getting interviewed. Oh, we're back to that old guy. The black and white. Then the footage is black and white. Anyways, now, first one's classic, of course. The second one's such a letdown. We all know how I feel about the new one, so I'm not gonna get to it. So they're interviewing this guy. Some kids were missing. This was all, the origins, of course, of the Blair Witch. I was watching them. So I think, are they like a diner or a coffee shop? They're probably at a coffee shop. They don't believe in witchcraft. Yes. It's that mother again and her child. Child was freaked out. She's like, no. Anyway, I really need to get this on there. Now, I want a shirt. Okay, I want that shirt with. So they pull up to the trailer. Okay, and they interview this woman that knows pretty much everything about the marriage. I mean, She's like, she like blocked the entrance man. She she had an encounter with the Blair Witch and explained that she was like hairy like from limbs, head, chest, pretty much. So something was near her and a woman like the only glimpse of the Blair Witch we get is pretty much that kind of shawl. Uh, like I said, I don't have that book. I mean, there's not to mention there's a documentary on here called "The Curse of the Blair Witch." What time is? All right, so we're 9 minutes into our movie, so we still got an hour. She says she's an historian. She's an historian. She's a Mallory. She's a scientist. She's everything pretty much. She does all types of things. Talking about something in the car. I can't tell because I can't tell what they're talking about. But so they're at like a motel or something, and she's like, "How are we feeling about today, guys?" They're drinking beers. So she's gonna call her mom. They're gonna do an equipment check. And is Michael eating cheese puffs? I can't tell. Is Josh holding a big camera. They're gonna have a really interesting night. Basically, they're just trapped in the woods, trying to run around, trying to find somebody. Hungry. Josh goes missing. Pretty much. Did Heather take a shot? He's like, look. Heather was filming Josh. And like, this is my friend Josh. Anyways, taking a selfie and then like in the mirror, like, this is day 2. So they take a little ride. They're interviewing another person. So it's like a grandfather and his son or something. I don't know what there is. They're fishing and Thought about something. They're at a creek. I call it a creek, okay? I know it's called a creek, but I call it creeks, okay? Fishing in a creek, and yeah, I have a stuffy nose, but my nose is still, I have bad congestion, so like I said, I've had a cold. This is definitely more good. This is better. I haven't watched it in almost a year. I mean, since lived in my old trailer, like the previous trailer. Before this, I'm doing with my stepdad and some sort of abandoned shed or something. I don't know what that is. Alright, they got all their stuff packed up, and now they're going to head to the woods. The bags. This is not the greatest area, because there's a lot of crackheads, drunk people. I live in a big city, so. Alright, so. They have to jump over that gap, which is like a little small creek. Like a tiny. Alright. Now they're filming another part of the documentary.
They went into the woods prepared to find death. What they found was a desecration of humanity at the site which trappers have often referred to as Coffin Rock.
She's reading a book about like what happened to those kids the Blair Witch did. Each one was bound and basically pretty interesting. Pretty twisted. Fascinating story. Well, interesting story. Very twisted, very taboo. Alright. The bodies were removed. The bodies that have been removed are unknown. Like the person removed. Coffin Rock. She has a watch. Like 4:52. Is that what she said? So they have two cameras. There's that one. There's that one camera, which was the one where kind of like a VHS camera. All right, they're setting up their tent, and then there's also the camera that I think they use for their documentary itself. Like when she's reading the book, it's black and white camera. Oh wait. Let's smoke a cigarette in the tent. Alright, so 17 minutes into our film. Alright. I might do a ranting commentary on the new Blair Witch movie. I don't know when I'm going to, but I hate that movie to death, and I'm not gonna own it. I mean, I might only own it for one reason, just for the ranting commentary alone. So. Well, they're blaming Heather because she got them lost. The trio lost. I call them the trio. So.
So what's up? You think? I mean, what's your take on the Blair Witch at this point? Makes you exist?
Alright. Later on, they do find things like this. For example, like this,
There's a trail on top of this hill, don't worry.
like this, that stick figure. Of course, the symbol for the Blair Witch. There's like I said, there's that documentary called The Curse of the Blair Witch, which is a very cheesy documentary. Oh, they're showing Mike's chest. His chest is very hairy.
Harry, like Harry.
Yeah.
Come on, it's fucking Paraguay right there. Right there.
Wow.
Paraguay over here.
You know,
I think I see Bolivia.
I have very hairy legs, and I'm growing a mustache. Oh, is that a dead rat in the grass?
I think it's Heather taking a piss.
Yeah, it's taking a piss. There she is. She's hiding behind the trees.
We are hot on the cemetery trail. Shall it be a what? Says me, of course. And we should be hitting in about 90 minutes.
Alright, dude. We're still continuing the documentary.
90 minutes? Take your time. I know exactly where we're going. Touch doesn't necessarily look at the map now.
Let's see.
So I know where we're going. And
Josh has a map and like where they're going.
some of it is off trail hiking.
Oh yeah, there's a cemetery back. I got lost. Admit that first. Because
No, I know we're not lost.
you knew that yesterday too. You knew that twice today.
No, and I've not been lost at all today. Not once. I know where we're going.
This is where it is. Let me tell you what you said to us. It's like
So
then it's like okay, 2 hours away, 3 hours away, maybe it's 4 hours away. How
they do.
Did you agree to do this project?
I did. I agreed to a schedule.
Later on, this couple gets into a full blown.
Guys, it's cool. It's cool.
This couple gets into a full blown argument. Mike and Heather. They're not girlfriend or boyfriend, but like these two get into a fight. You know, a lot of yelling, a lot of screaming in this. Just I mean, there's a lot. I mean, there are quite a few found footage films I enjoy. Welcome to the Jungle, which was one that I just reviewed recently. Exists, which is done by the same people, Blair Witch, of this, and the Wreck films. Well, I'm just gonna say Wreck, okay? Wreck, I enjoyed. Not the remake, Quarantine, which I'm not a fan of that movie or its sequel, even though the sequel is not found footage. It's an actual movie, but
Being in a really good film. Okay, I'm quiet.
alright, so walking across some sort of branch. There's a creek below, and I think that's Mike trying to walk across that branch, that big, long branch. Well, not really a branch, but like the.
We'll do it back and forth.
There's Heather.
What'd you drop? Oh, fuck.
She said that she dropped something.
You guys excited?
Alright, so they're still continuing on their journey.
What's this?
Uh,
Dude, guys. Do you remember something that Mary Brown said the other day?
Mary Brown, yeah, the woman that they interviewed earlier.
Fuck, I
Some-
wasn't listening to her because I thought she was doing it.
They,
Something
They found the pile of rocks.
What the fuck was it about pile of rocks? Does anybody remember?
I don't remember.
Live your life. So I don't know if this counts. 3,
Hmm.
4,
Only 3 minutes in.
5.
Just counting the pile of rocks. The piles of rocks.
Witches in days gone by were roasted just like my BS.
Alright, they're roasting the marshmallows. 25 minutes into this recording here. So.
You're kind of like the captain, and Mike's kind of like.
So,
No offense.
I just.
I mean that as a compliment.
I don't know if this movie. I love this movie so much. I really do. This movie means so much to me. I need to grab this on Blu-ray. I really do. I mean, this. I mean, I don't know if I really need to get it on Blu-ray because, I mean, it's a found footage movie. It has that grainy look, so I don't really need to get it on Blu-ray. But I love the movie so much, so I'm gonna get it on upgrade it pretty much. So, yeah, gonna upgrade it pretty much. Found another pile of rocks. She's doing?
What'd you think?
She's asking, what do they think?
Yeah, pretty much. Alright. Hello?
You know, I don't even know if I'm gonna be doing a ranting commentary on this because on the new Blair Witch because people don't join my live streams, so that's the reason why I don't do them at all. Really, maybe that's the reason I should have done. The good thing is there is an option where you can do a community tab. Okay, like what's the next commentary you want me to do?
Hello?
She's just yelling, hello! It's pitch black outside in the woods.
It's all around us. That is fucking weird. Michael, are you saying you're not coming down?
I ain't going down there.
Why not?
Because I'm not. I don't hear shit.
Because you're fucking scared.
Because I don't hear anything.
Because you're fucking scared. We heard you could not deny hearing it. Get your hands out. What's the big deal?
Alright, it's the next day. It's raining relentlessly. Raining relentlessly. I mean, this.
What do you think that was last night?
Personally, I think it was someone fucking with your head.
And nobody knows where Alex is.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
deliverance.
But do you understand all where I was coming from? I just wanted to, whatever it was, I didn't know. Josh woke me up. I was freaking out. I woke up all of a sudden and shit's going down, and all I can think is, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. All I wanted on 7, I wanted on 16. If anything, if we can see anything, I want to see.
Man, I haven't watched this in a year. I mean, I don't know if I did a review for this since then. I mean, I can't remember if I did or not. I might have did, and the video got corrupted, and you know, maybe that might have been the case. I don't know. So, they're still hiking in the woods.
Nobody's speaking to me this morning. What?
I don't remember a portion of this from walking into the car.
Well, we have to go a little differently to get back because we went around in the curve a little bit.
Still walking.
2 more hours
the most interesting thing they found was the location where those kids were like the bodies were disemboweled pretty much, like the intestines were torn out, or was that book she read earlier? And the piles, the like five, I guess, piles of rocks. Um, man, these characters are laughable but enjoyable. These characters are almost enjoyable, you know.
We've been in the middle of nowhere for 2 days. The car is parked in the middle of nowhere almost.
They're in the middle of nowhere. They're just wandering around. I think this has been them two get into like an argument. Heather and Josh, not Josh, Mike.
Look, I'm not saying for certain. Maybe we're near the car. Maybe we're near the car. I'm not trying to be I want to mark this occasion. I'm not putting my top here, then I can wait a second.
They want the map.
We keep our heads together.
Man.
It's fine.
So these are angry characters. I mean, and I think they got rid of the map or something. Like they accidentally lost the map or something. It's pitch black out there, no lights. It's gray, pitch black. That's all. I'm not seeing anything. Trying to find the map or something. Oof. Now let me tell you what this is how people should make found footage movies. Okay, this is how found footage movies should be made. I'm not saying all found footage movies should be made like this, but make it well done. Okay, not just something like paranormal, like the stupid, like overrated movies that we've been getting. I mean, like Paranormal Activity, or like Gallows, which I hate those movies. Can't stand those movies. Or what's another one? There's Stranded Out in the Woods. It's pitch black. It's still pitch black out there.
Hello?
Heather Young, hello. There's their tent. Anyways, so I might do my first community like post where you have to you had to really reach 1,000 subscribers, but now everybody can do it now. Like you can do like not just like a regular video post. No, you can just. That's what I'm probably gonna start doing. So yeah. Not just these short, stupid videos. So, otherwise, I don't even know if people are gonna see that I've done the community post. Alright, they're still. Like, they hear something in the woods and. They're doing something. They're like putting the camera down and
It sounds like footsteps.
they hear footsteps. So there's something like footsteps. And
Like, I'm not seeing shit on
it's pitch
video.
black
I'm
out
gonna
there.
rest it down, right? I'm gonna stay out here with you. I am.
When are they gonna get some sleep? not just a typical. It's not your typical commentary. I mean, I have enough. Well, nah, it's probably. It might be boring for some of you, but for like 33 minutes into our movie, all right.
Woke up this morning, just like 2 seconds ago.
All right, they found.
Piles of rocks outside of our tent.
Oh, they found there's piles of rocks outside of their tent.
There are 3 actually.
3 piles of rocks. 3 of them.
I am seriously fucking positive these were not here. How would we have, like, just made a campsite in between 3 piles of rocks just by coincidence?
They just.
You don't think this is strange?
It's just random. Yeah, it is strange. It just appears.
I know. We have to get back to the car. Okay.
The thing is,
Okay. We have to go with it.
the thing that makes it unsettling is that we don't see the fucking monster. Okay.
We're out of here. We're out of here. We're out of here. Yes, we're out of here. I can't believe this. We just some shit's happening.
Alright. I think Josh doesn't like it anymore. He wants to get out of here. He's hungry. Yeah, he's done. He wants this to be over. Well, Mike lost the map. And this is when I think they get into like an argument, like a big argument. They yell at each other. And not like August Underground, more and more. Krusty and Peter been yelling. You're yelling at you nonstop, just nonstop yelling and screaming. That's not like this. That's aggressive. That's an extreme, disgusting like this, and that's a similar stuff. This is a documentary in the woods about the Blair Witch. Yeah.
No, and I've always had the map in the same place, and if it's not there, why have you had to have taken it?
Oof.
I'm not going into your fucking pants to get your goddamn map, man.
I just checked my pocket. It's not in my pants.
Look, when I go in and get your map, all I want to do is get out of here, man. I'm not fucking around.
That's all I want to do, man.
Let's go. No, you want to stay here, you want to film
I get
rocks,
to-
you want to look around, you want to fucking, like,
Go.
get this, you want to get that. Which way are we walking?
That way.
Dude, we're in the middle of the fucking woods.
This is when they argue.
The goddamn woods. We
They're in the middle of the woods. You know, they're wondering like, where is the map?
I said, you gotta come across something. I gave you back the map, Heather. I gave you back the map. All I'm saying is we can move as fast as we want, but if we have no fucking clue where we're moving to, then it really doesn't matter.
We're following the creek.
Like they don't know like where they want to. There we go. Justin, just lying in the ground, doing something, some random stuff. There's grass all over the ground. There's leaves all over the ground. Just
I
they're
know.
in the woods.
I know. Exactly.
Probably not the. Somebody took the map.
Serious. The area's not that fucking big.
Exactly. It's very hard to get lost in America.
Area is not that
Harder to
big.
stay lost, so we have that on our side. What?
Well, we're doing a pretty goddamn good job of being wrong, because at this point, when you're not home today, when I'm not home today, people are gonna start noticing. Like my girlfriend's definitely gonna notice
Right.
that I'm not back today, and that I haven't fucking called. I mean, if I called, it would be one thing, but you know, if I just get back,
Right.
like don't get back, period, and I don't call, she's gonna notice, which means that by tonight, if we haven't found shit, someone's gonna be looking for us.
Oh no.
Go down there. Got my whole shit wet.
Oh shit. Well, let's try it this way.
They're trying to get across this creek. I guess they're having a hard time getting across it because there really isn't that many things to step on. There's gaps.
He's laughing. Michael, that is the first time I've heard you laugh in days. I'm really happy you find it very amusing, but I'm going to be incredibly uncomfortable for the rest of the day. Can we keep going, please?
Michael and Josh laughing. Oh, it's Josh smiling.
It just seems like you guys are having just a little bit too much fun for my taste.
This is supposed to be serious. It's supposed to be a documentary made.
Come on, seriously, if you have the map, I just want to know if you have it. Just make me happy.
She wants to know like where the map is
If I know
and
you
stuff.
have it, I can at least see it. I will feel much better.
Um,
Well, I find it very
I want there to be like a new documentary on this film, like the movie itself. Like there needs to be like a new documentary about it. And that'd be really interesting. I'm one big fan of this movie. I love this movie. That's the reason I did this for my first commentary. My commentaries might be boring, but if you guys enjoy them, that's fine. We're 39 minutes into our movie. I'm having way too much fun.
I really fucking hope it's kidding. You've got to be kidding me.
This is when they argue. That's when a big struggle takes place. I don't know if you guys hear that, but man. Whoa, Josh and Mike are getting into like a fist fight or something. Man.
Please, just don't say sorry. The map was not worth shit to you. I know exactly where we were on that map. I know exactly where we were on that map.
Yesterday I asked you one fucking riddle. I just fucking got her off my.
Give me the compass. You betrayed us all beyond. Way fucking beyond. Give me the compass.
She wants the compass.
Yeah, thanks. No. No. You wanted a compass?
I don't give a shit if you fucked us up. If you fucked us up, you fucked us up. I don't know why you can't admit that you've been screwed from the moment we got.
My phone's answering, so I'll pause this. Sorry, guys. It's my mom answering. She just wants to know how I am. You know, I'm good. I'm a good boy like always.
Does anybody have a reason why we're stopped? That's all I'm asking you.
Shout out to my mom.
Keep going south. We all seem very happy with that plan. Why is that not a thing anymore?
Earlier, Heather said Mike that he's betrayed them all.
What kind of stuff?
Mike found something.
No way.
Well, that's when we get. Oh, that's the this shot right there. They find the
Crazy shit.
that shot right there.
Please, I gotta get this unfixed too.
43 minutes in. Seen a bunch of Blair Witch figures. Like that figure, we're seeing a bunch of them. Hanging and all that. Pretty interesting. That is pretty creepy. We're seeing this again. That shot right there, that exact. That's the closest thing we get to the real deal. So the new Blair Witch, is just bad CGI. Right here. Help! Not the way to get out. Haley says. Alright, they're back in their tents. And I think after this is when we don't see Josh anymore. He was. Turn off that light. Alright. What are they doing now? That's like the next day or... No. I think like the tent shakes. I know I haven't mentioned a lot of things, but uh-oh. It's this. Oh. This is when the tent shakes. And they like run out of the tent. The tent was shaking and they won't. What's gonna happen now? The lights are turned off. They're doing something. Alright, they gotta be cool. I think it was Mike or something. Somebody. It was either Mike or the shh. Anyways, so you guys might think it's boring, but I think it's personally boring, but if you guys think it's pretty fun, I mean, definitely better than, well, my rant on that one movie is better than this commentary because it's kind of boring. But no, this is a better movie, 100 times better movie, billion times better, trillion, zillion times. I'm like. Like, their tents missing. Of course, their tent's like destroyed or something. Others came through. All the water was dumped. All of his water was dumped. Now, what is that? Is it gonna be another pile of rocks? My stuff was thrown around. No, I think it was. Oh, we're gonna get to another argument now, another fight. Alright, what are they doing now? Are they going across the creek? The tree branch? Now, there will be a review, like an actual movie review for this movie up, so stay tuned, I guess. I might have other reviews coming up too, so. So, talk about something. There's Mike's face. What's he talking about? I can't hear. Make sure it's not too high. What? He wants a cigarette and there's no cigarettes. We're out of cigarettes, Josh.
Let's go.
Let's go. Jelly stuff all over his stuff.
Please.
Oh, phone's ringing. Sorry guys, I just had some delicious lunch. Chicken to main. So, let's continue our journey into this movie. So, 51 minutes in. Here we go. Here we go, people.
I would love to hear this right now. I really would.
I'm just trying to say that, we have to
I know.
rationally say that it might very well go on forever compared to our footsteps.
Not possible. Not possible. Not possible. Because this is America and it's not possible. We destroy our natural resources. Let's just keep going.
There's Michael, yeah, singing that, what's that one song? Michael's singing something. Is he singing the what's it called? What's that one song? I can't remember the name of it. know, my mom, she watched this film. She hates Heather. She's like a whiny character. Yeah, she's kind of annoying. But that's the point of this movie. I mean, this is supposed to be a set. This is supposed to be found footage. She's supposed to be scared of things, you know. It's okay. No, this is not a rank commentary. This is a fun, kind of fun. What is Mike doing? He's just yelling random stuff. What's Heather doing? Anyway.
Where do you want to go? Camp. I mean, I guess today's
I agree what the critics say. I mean, the critics love this movie to death. But the audience bashed it because they don't show the fucking monster. Where's Heather? Bullcrap. That's bullcrap. Screw that, Abrams. Jaws, you don't see it really until maybe like a half an hour in. Maybe even an hour, I don't know. But in this, you don't see it at all, which makes it even scarier, in my opinion. Because if you did see it, it'd be absolutely stupid. But in the new one, they do show it. It's a bad CGI one. It's just horrendous. Heather looks angry. She's just standing against the tree. Josh feeling Heather's like,
Okay, here's your motivation. You're lost. You're angry in the woods, and no one here is here to help you. There's a
yeah, no, nobody is here to help you. We're lost in the woods.
She left little trinkets. You thought he took one of them. She ran after us. There's no one here to help you. We walked for 15 hours today. We ended up in the same place. There's no one here to help you. That's your motivation.
Josh is angry.
That's your motivation. No, she's still making movies, man. That's my point. This is my point.
Just please stop. Please stop. Just please stop yelling at me, please.
I wonder what that scratching is. Literally outside of my door. It's my cat. My cat has a litter box out there. If you wonder what that noise is. There's a litter box out there, my cat. Probably playing in the litter box. So. Alright, they're in the tent. I'm pretty cold in real life. You know, I've had a bad cold and, you know, I try to stay warm. I mean, this weather really sucks. 2023 might be the worst year ever. I mean, a lot of people said the same thing. I mean, some people even said it too. One YouTuber said it, why 2023 will be the worst year ever. possibly going that down up was for a lot of things. There's been a lot of flu, corona cases. This is the beginning of this year. This is January 28th. Now this is when Josh vanishes, and we never see him again in this movie. Josh is... he's dead.
If he was in the river, he could hear me from here.
Well, Josh vanished.
Do you remember what he said yesterday?
About what?
This shit on his back, Val.
Something like... oh yeah, the scene with the jelly stuff all over him, over his goodies. I say his goodies. So.
Come on, relax. Relax. Break down the tent. He's back. We'll be ready to go, okay?
I'm losing my mind, man.
Man, I need to blow my nose. We're almost to the end of the movie. 59 minutes in, so it's we're an hour. An entire hour. Now we're doing 21 minutes to go. So I'll blow my nose. Blow my nose for a bit first. When it comes to my nose, man, it's pouring. So I'm gonna stop talking about it because I'm like gross and you're out. You're out. I'm grossing you guys out. I'll be a nice person. I'll have to gross you guys out. Alright. Yeah, Josh vanished. I guess they're trying to look for him. I'll throw it away in a minute. When I'm done with this movie. Talking about different things. Pumpkin pie ice cream. We're seeing different shots of trees, black and white footage. All this. What are they going to do now? Well, they hear Josh. Let me see how we have a minute. We're an hour and a minute. We're an hour and 1 minute in. So. Actually, an hour and 2 minutes. 20. We got 20 minutes, so I think we can survive through those. Anyway, so there's the hollering for Josh. Well, Josh is. You hear him. I don't know if you can hear him, but you can hear him screaming. I know that I don't know the things I'm talking about that don't make any sense, but yes, I'm stupid. I'm dumb. Okay, I think I should. I should probably cut that part out. But I'm not going to because this is a commentary. This is a fan commentary. I mean,
We'll look for him.
alright. They're still howling. They're still looking for him. I just... I don't get the hate for this movie. I really don't. I mean, it's... This movie means so much to me. This movie means so much to me. It's one of my favorite it's a favorite of mine. This is my favorite found footage movie. I mean, I mean, and let me tell you one thing. Now, if it's a movie that I have in my collection, I don't feel like going straight in it. I mean, I do have a Roku TV and streaming stuff. Like, if it's a movie you guys know that I have, just, or, you know, I might do my first community post versus like a tabs. Like, you pick which movie and which has the most votes. So they find a bunch of sticks tied up and...
Mike? There's something out here.
I hear Heather going like... Let her have asthma. She's just like... I mean, she's scared to death. Good acting. God, I'm not making any sense. Yeah. I just love this movie. I really do. It's kind of a silly commentary. It's not your typical commentary. I mean, I like how, you know, how, like, this movie is done. I mean, this is what started all those found footage movies out. I mean, like, found footage movies that have been coming out non-stop. I mean, they're... Alright, so, she's untying there's like blood inside of it. And there's like a piece of... Is that like a piece of heart or something? Is that a tooth? Looks like a tooth. Like a bloody tooth inside of that little tiny sack. That's like a tooth. Anyway. So... Is that more teeth? I can't tell if that's like a full tooth, like it's got like the tooth roots in it.
Yeah?
I'm washing my hands. Just washing my hands. Anyway, so I'll name some found footage I despise, okay? Zombie Diaries, what's another one? I think, is there any other? I mean, there's been some bad ones, some bad found footage movies. I guess the new Blair movie does count. I mean, that's a found footage movie, of course. I hate that movie to death. Not a fan of the Paranormal Activity series. Hated The Gallows. What's another movie that I hated? Besides the Great Encounters films. So 1 hour and 8 minutes. We're almost done with this movie, guys. So, anyway, I like the simplicity of this movie. You know, this is supposed to be done like a documentary. You know, they're interviewing people in the beginning, and then they go in the ones on the crazy journey madness, and they find these piles of rocks pretty much, and basically, you know, they're still hiding in the woods. They find out that their tent is shaky, like something's rocking against their tent. Mike's eating part of a leaf. Well, he just did it. He just ate a dry leaf, part of a dry leaf. He bit into the. Oh, here's the famous shot right here. She apologizes to her family and Mike and Josh's family. We're getting near the end of this movie. She says she's hungry, cold, and all that. Because it was my project. It's her project. And then at the end of the movie, they go to this house and they find out. I think they hear Josh screaming or something, and I can't remember, but Mike dies. And just screaming and crying, and she goes into the basement, finds out Michael is stabbed against the wall. You know, he's just pinned against the wall, and dead on the wall. And then she drops the camera, and he's like, "Ooh!" And then still screaming like crazy. They're not blood curdling screams. They're just like, well, kind of. But alright. You still see that the camera's shaking like. I do like this ending. This ending still startles me to this day. I mean, that's the reason I'm afraid to watch this movie now. This is one of the few movies that actually scared me. Okay, because most movies don't actually scare me. I mean, but I love them to death. This, and I guess even Terrifier. Terrifier scared me too. I mean that movie actually scared me. It as well, when I was younger. I mean, clown movies like Terrifier and It. Those scared me, okay? Not the new It. No. Screw that movie. Alright, so they find some sort of house. at the end of this movie, and they're still hiking. I like that there's no score. You don't need a score for this movie. I mean, I'm pretty sure not all found footage movies have scores. Cause that'd be kind of stupid and lame if the found footage movie actually had a score. So, alright. They found this old abandoned, run-down house. All the windows are gone. This looks like it's about to collapse or something. I mean, this ending frightens me still does. So I'm not gonna freak out in this video or at all. So, yeah. I mean, it scared me because I watched this late one night, like on VHS. I watched it late at night, and
Come on, in the house.
I had it turned up, and it just scares me. I mean, it scared me one night. I mean, I still got creeped out. I wasn't screaming like a girl. No, I don't scream like a girl. I just I just get startled, like shaking, because I get creeped out, The floor collapsed in that house, and this is a good startling ending. I mean, it really did. I mean, this ending still frightens me to this day. Alright. What are they doing? Alright, they hear him. They hear they hear Joshua. They hear Josh screaming. We are an hour and 15 minutes. An hour and 15 minutes into this movie. So.
Where are you? Come on, Josh.
Well, they hear him.
Come on, I hear him downstairs. Come on.
They goes downstairs, they hear Josh, only for Michael to get killed. I mean, I like this ending. It still starts. I can go on and on. I'm even gonna mention it in my review. This ending starts me. I mean, I love this movie. Alright, this is it. This is the ending. This is the end of this movie. Camera drops. You just hear Heather screaming, walking into the basement of this abandoned home. Well, there's Mike's body. I mean, he's just pinned against the wall. Oh, camera drops. Alright, this is it. This is my first commentary on this channel. Oh my gosh. Man. Alright. Camera still rolling. Cut to black. Written, directed, and edited by Daniel Myrick and Eduardo Sanchez. Produced by Greg Hale and Robin Covey. Alright, well, this is it. That is my first commentary on this channel. So, that was pretty interesting experience watching this movie again. I I still love this movie. I still can't get enough of Blair Witch. This movie still scares me. I mean, this is one of the few movies that actually scared me to death. I mean, this is just. I need to get this on Blu-ray. So, I just love this movie. I really do. I mean, it's like it's the perfect found footage movie. It's the best found footage movie to date. And it's the most popular found footage movie. Everybody knows. Come on. Everybody knows the Blair Witch Project. This movie gets Jane because I mean they're haters of this movie. And I don't get the hate for this movie. I really don't. I mean, well, that was a long video. Well, it's a commentary, so yeah. I love this movie to death. It's a 5-star for me, honestly. It's one of my favorite horror films of all time. I mean, it's just top 20s. This is up on there. Oh my god, I love this movie. I can't get enough of it. I might do a movie review. I want that book. There's a book on this too, which is a very, very expensive. I think it's very expensive. I can't remember, but and I want that shirt. That shirt that had like the missing picture, with Josh, Heather, and Mike on there. That missing poster. I want that shirt. It looks really cool. So, but I mean, I just love this movie. I really do. It's this movie's scary. Yes. I thought it was well made for found footage. It got things right. I thought it was very interesting. This is based off of like an actual like event with Blair Witch, of course. In Burkittsville. Those kids were taken to the woods and they were like this and that. Watched earlier when I mentioned that they're filming that scene. We're in near the beginning of the movie, and Heather was reading a book. I can't remember what it's called. Something. What's it called? The place that it's at. I can't remember what it is. Some sort of creek in the woods. But yeah, Blair Witch Project. My first fan commentary. Well, my first commentary in general here on YouTube. I think this is kind of boring. To be honest with you, this commentary is kind of boring. So yeah, but it's for a good film though. I mean, I just can't get enough of it. And of course, I've been making fun of this movie too. I mean, yeah, you're gonna see me make fun of some of these movies. So, in these fan commentaries, even though these commentaries are supposed to talk about things I liked about it. And I already named the things though. So, I don't know. There really is no point in making this commentary though, but I wanted to because I've never made a commentary before in my life. So yeah. Anyways, guys, this is a very special video for me. So, anyways, that is the Blair Witch Project fan commentary. Stay tuned for more of these types of videos coming up. Stay tuned. Talk to you guys later. Peace out. Bye, everybody.